Yes, it's FUCHS. It's just the DCT box that makes it like so.
Welcome back, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear, but this is not the normal E30. We're sitting in a DCT M3 swap. Yeah, welcome, Mika. You're right.
It's cool, buddy, man. Thanks, man.
So, what can you tell us about your car? So how long do you have this Golf now?
Look, I bought it about a year and a half ago. I started as a 316 1986 model, and yeah, basically just thought to myself, you know, let me do something with the car. I approached Idris of EA Performance, and he suggested, listen, let's do the E36 swap. We first started off with the E36 M3 swap with a normal 6-speed gearbox, and then afterwards he said to himself, you know, let's do something different and put a DCT box in and whatever. And yeah, a year later he got it right, and here we are.
So you basically mated the box with the engine. So where does this box come from?
From an E92
E92. Yeah. It's amazing what the cars can do nowadays.
Yeah, no. It's running on a max ECU race management, which basically controls the DCT box and makes it possible that the two can run together.
So was there like big major issues that you had to go through to get the conversion done?
No, not at all. Actually, it was surprisingly, it was a smooth transition into it. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. And then obviously I added the 333 body kit on.
Yeah.
And I upgraded the brakes to 135i.
So
front brakes.
you had that stopping power.
Yeah, and I've upgraded the rear too, because the rear came with obviously just wheel ups.
Yeah.
So I put in a set of the E90 trailing arms, and then I have the X3 handbrake system, electronic handbrake system, and then I put myself a set of K-Sport coilovers.
So you basically converted this old school classic into a modern.
Yeah, with a full trip. Yeah, but it obviously.
There's the old school look, but the modern technology.
There we go. Yeah, sleeper.
And everything is working.
Everything works. The fuel dashboard, everything works. The tablet is just to control the tablet just controls the DCT, the gear. You'll see the gears and stuff, and yeah, it tells my gearbox lines, everything else, my oils, everything, batteries, everything. So basically, yeah, it's a fun setup, fun little car. Look, it's not exactly like a modern day M3, but
it's very quick, eh?
And it's quick, yeah. So
considering the light body it's in.
Yeah, that's the advantage, I think. But the main thing is, like I said, the power holds in the gearbox.
Yeah. So I noticed when you shift, I just push you and push you and push you to the front. No lag at all.
To be honest with you, when I had the car first, I thought, well, when I got the car first, I was worried that the car was going to be reckless, like, you know, left, right. But surprisingly, it only just goes down, that's all.
Yeah.
So I think it was a successful
straight.
Straight, and that's the nice thing. Keep it straight, just go.
Still has a 325i tone as well.
Still has the exactly.
The people probably think it's a 325i when they come to the road.
They do that, no, the thing that, and then afterwards,
when
once I leave,
open.
it's something else. Yeah. But I mean, look at the guys. It's not good. It's and funny enough,
yeah.
I have an E93 M3 as well, and this one gets much more attention in that car. Yeah. This is like everywhere you go, even people that don't have money, do you want to sell? Yeah.
And when they hear that shifts, it's something else. Eh?
Yeah, they know.
You wouldn't expect it to have the power there's.
No, you
You're driving it normal like this.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It can be your daily driver.
Yeah.
And it can be your. You really want fun. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do all that donuts and all that other stuff. So that's me. But if I give the car to Idris now, he will show you shit that I never do the car.
So that is gear 1.
Gear 1 now, yeah. The only issue that we had was that you'll see in startup is a bit of a like a shudder.
Okay.
So basically, what happened, the only difference which I asked can we get rid of, but they said it can't because the gearbox is running directly onto the crank.
Okay.
There's no flywheel, and that's obviously now because of the the gear. That's how it managed to change the gears the way it does. So that's the only thing. But other than that, they managed to put it through like it was.
Like it came from the
like
factory like that.
So yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you don't get much of this swamp side.
Apparently, this is the only E30 in South Africa that has an E36 M3 set up with a DCT box. But I know there's a few people that I've heard of now that after this one came out, they're wanting to do it. But the problem is the parts. I was opting for the E36 M3 setup first, but then they told me about the whole thing about the bearings and all that other issue, and then I went for this option because it was more, I think, more rare and more unique because everybody's putting the E46 in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I dropped it to him in January and I got it back now in December. Oh, actually, I picked it up on New Year's Day. Not New Year's Day, the 2nd of January.
Yeah, New Year's build.
Yeah, so it was away, it was long, it was...
Yeah. So you're still getting to know the car?
I'm still learning to use the car also, but it's very different from getting into another car.
Yeah.
Especially if you drive it any manual or anything else. You get
this. Not seeing any clutch there at the bottom.
Yeah, and you must have, and also, then I also added the drive-by-wire system.
Okay.
So there's no accelerator cables and stuff.
Feel that power pushing you.
Yeah, and the nice thing, the funny thing is, I mean, it's obviously now a 7-speed gearbox. So, yeah, it's like, when is the gear's gonna stop when you're driving? But it's enjoyable, it's fun, completely different to what I'm used to.
And the nice thing with this motor, it's a high revving motor which needs that quick shift. So power band is there right on top.
Yeah, so the whole I know the bottom end is completely done with forged internals and all this other stuff. Porter, I don't know, there's a whole list of things that you install. The head is just now. We had the first problem we had. No, the first problem we had was the head. It was skimmed too high, so the compression was much higher.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't get, because it was the setup was made for what did they call it now? That other petrol?
Ethanol.
Yeah. And then I told him, no, I don't want this. I want normal pump fuel. And then we couldn't tune it. Yeah. And then we couldn't tune it for pump fuel. And then the head had to be changed again.
Yeah.
And put a standard head on. So, but then we got it right. Auto, obviously, then you want to go manual. Shift right again, and there you go. And then you just put your foot on. Yeah, if we just shift back, plus is down or minus is forward.
So it's similar like a sequential box.
Normal, yeah. But the thing is very jumpy, so touch software, you'll see it will.
I see. I see what you mean.
We don't know, yeah. It took me also a while.
Third now, no?
Yeah.
So when you shift, you keep on the throttle.
You just keep on the throttle, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to take your foot off.
And when you downshift?
Just forward, that's it, yeah. There you go.
Okay. It's jumpy, eh? It's second gear now.
Yeah.
It's very jumpy. Like it works and use it.
Yeah. Apparently you can, with the whole ECU setup, you can also set it to make that bangs and stuff with it.
It's very mechanical.
Yeah, it's very responsive.
So I can just keep on the brake.
Yeah, just keep on braking, it will get down. If it stands still, it will get down, back down to first, get south.
Okay, so that's neutral now.
Yeah, but just
So now-
just clip it again. Here we go.
It's something to get used to from the start, eh?
Yeah.
At first and second. It's very smooth.
Very smooth, yeah. It's not like a. That's I say surprisingly for the car and the body. It's solid. It's actually very controllable.
7-speed.
7-speed.
Dual clutch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know much about the setup, but all I can tell you is the battery was moved from the front to the back. And yeah, we'll see obviously the throttle setup. We were going to try to go for the, what do they call it, the throttle body, the chrome throttle bodies, but it wouldn't work because of the bonnet. That's why you see
cut
the
the bonnet.
Yeah, and they were touching and obviously it goes dents. That's why we opted for the curved and downward. Yeah, we actually we managed to get the original E36 M3 manifold on, which is normally not the case. They normally don't do. And then and then I upgraded the car. Obviously, car didn't come with power steering, so I put in the E46 M3 steering rack and power steering. And then obviously I got the drive-by wire setup like I told you, and M3 water bottle. Custom radiator.
And then the coilover.
This is the coilover, yeah, K-Sport, yeah. You'll see they come with race setting as well, track and street. And then obviously the ECU is max ECU, the race. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I know.
Cooling system.
The radiator. Oh, obviously there's the radiator for the normal cooling, and there's the cooling system for the GCT gearbox also in front. And yeah, that's it.
And what's the car pushing out?
The other thing was 222. Yeah, 222 kilowatts. That was at the last tune.
You see this motor is in stock, eh?
The bottom end is
Bottom end.
stock,
Okay. Top end is still stock.
Yeah.
No pivoting, nothing. So you pivot the bottom. Putting
The
bigger
bottom was
pistons.
all that stuff. I got the E36 as the list.
It's tight, eh?
Yeah. Actually, look,
It fits, right?
It's like it's supposed to be here. Yeah.
And you can't obviously see the gearbox at the bottom. Eh?
No, yeah, you can't. You have to lay underneath. And the size of the gearbox alone is so how they managed to fit it, I don't know.
And you see the body kit is the 333.
The 333, yeah.
333.
Kit, and then
It is very special in South Africa.
Yeah, I have got the original Alpine rims as well, but it's because of the brake upgrade. I had to go 17s. This is 135 I brake disc and calipers. So I had to go for 17. I couldn't settle for the normal 16.
Interior.
Normal Recaro, leather interior. The gearbox is not done yet. You'll see the leather must be touched up. Yeah, normal standard interior, no sound, nothing. Everything's 100% original in the car. And obviously the e-brake, which is on a switch for now. You'll see at the bottom in the middle. There's no handbrake, there's e-brake here. So that's it.
And the car's not running on any mix, eh?
No, 100% pump fuel.